Welcome to another video on my YouTube channel. Today I'm out in the fields and there's actually a meadow, and on this meadow I want to photograph some macro things today, like butterflies if we see them, or something else. I have no idea what we see today, and yeah, I think we do that. So there are actually a lot of plants here, but I don't know the name of the plants. You can write it in the comments if you want. The plant looks like this here, and I've really not a single idea what this plant is called. But if you know it, you can write it in the comments. And yeah, I think we can move forwards. And I think this meadow is perfect for macro photography. And I think we sat down here, and yeah, there's also a little dragonfly here, and there are actually butterflies like some meters away from me. And I think we sat down here and maybe we see something. Okay, I sat down here on this meadow, but I don't see like anything at the moment, so I don't see like anything near me. There's like a bee there in this direction, but here is like nothing at the moment. Yeah, nothing. But I think we need like more time to see some animals here. So yeah, I think we do that. So I just tried a thing. I moved like the camera in a circle like this and it was really funny, but the pictures are, I think, very crazy. But they look also very nice. I edit them later in Lightroom, and maybe they are nice pictures. I've really not a single idea. But yeah, I think we do that more in this meadow here. And maybe I see some insects also. That will be like amazing, but if not, that's also not a problem. And yeah, I think we do that. And at the moment I also photograph with multiple exposure for the first time, and it's crazy. So you can do a lot of creative stuff with that. I really recommend this. And I never tried this like before, but it's really, really nice. So I can show you a little picture that I photographed. So it is just amazing. Like this picture, it's like crazy. So yeah, you can do a lot of stuff with that, I think. And yeah, I think we tried it more out and we see us. I also found a little spider, like, yeah, in this grass here. And I've got a really nice picture. It's not the best picture that I took of a spider, but it's a really nice picture, I think. And yeah, I think we maybe get some other photos. The photos with the multiple exposure are very nice, but it's in JPEG sadly. But I think that's not a problem. We can do like all this editing stuff also in the camera with the shutter speed, the exposure and something like that. And maybe we'll get some other photos today. That would be like amazing. I'm very happy that I've seen like a little spider. Maybe I see some other insects here. That would be like also amazing. And yeah. So I also do a little macro tour, or yeah, a big macro tour tomorrow. But for today, that's the end of the macro tour. So yeah, I do like 2 macro tours in one video. And I think we see us tomorrow. Goodbye. the moment I search for a spot where I can just sit down and like watch for some insects. And there are also a lot of purple plants here. I think that are the same plants that I've seen like yesterday, but I'm not sure. So okay, there are actually a lot of white plants here in this area. And I think I just sit down like here and maybe I see some insects. And if not, I can also photograph like the plants in a very creative way. And then I show some photos if I photograph something. And I also see like a little butterfly here. It's like there in the grass. And